One of the challenges that we're seeing with communication around this particular issue is fear is playing such a central role, and organizations are afraid to tell their story because they're afraid of repercussions to come from the administration or any other form of backlash. It's a really sensitive time. And so one of the ways that we're helping people to be able to use their voice is by bringing people together and sharing information collectively. And that's been how we've had the opportunity to actually get more information about what's happening, because otherwise it's really been in secret. So it's pretty bare bones. Really, the website is just to talk about what is happening here in Kalamazoo and what policy shifts we're seeing happen that will impact Kalamazoo, because there is so much information out there. It's hard to know what to pay attention to, what's real. There's no spin on it. This is just nonprofits saying, I lost this grant of this dollar value. It will impact people in this way. And our policy analysts saying, this bill was just advanced in committee, we need to pay attention to it. It's just the facts. And so that way people can get a streamlined form of information that if they want to act on it, they can. So that's the whole point, is to try to get through all of the noise that we're seeing publicly and just make something easy that people can act on. Our focus right now has been federal funding. I think we're going to see that shift for a couple of reasons. Starting in October, the state budget is going to change based on federal changes. And so we will see dramatic cuts to nonprofits based on shifts the state has to make. And that's worthy of reporting because it's going to have the same impact here on reduction in service. And the other reason why I think things will shift is that there's a lot of indirect harm that's coming to organizations that aren't related necessarily to a grant, but changes in donor behavior. So we're going to see programs start to close or reduce because donors aren't contributing as much because they're losing money in the markets, or they have a business that's dependent on imports. And so people don't have as much cash to give as they did before. And so nonprofits are suffering there too. So we're going to have to shift how we report this data to demonstrate complete impact, because it's so much more severe than just the direct impact of one grant. This is unprecedented, and most foundations have not ever been in the position where they are needing to provide emergency funding. And foundations are not the federal government. They're not that large. So this notion of creating a different way to give more and faster is new territory for most foundations. And they're working on it to try to figure out how they can respond to the community need. And their hands are tied to some degree because they're just not as large as the federal government. It's going to take all of us collaborating and cooperating in a different way and rebuilding an ecosystem, and that takes time.